Yes, thank you for watching. Something I've always found rather difficult is finding empathy for those of you without the sight. Because I can see December as early as I can see April, I don't waste an entire year seeing a bunch of shitty films that weren't good enough to be released during the Oscar season. But now, without any further ado, here are a few films that will be nominated for Academy Awards next year. Of course, you'll see them and think, well, why the fuck would these movies be nominated for anything other than America's Funniest Home Videos? But then again, you're not very smart. And I realize I may have lied about whether or not there would be further ado, because I think it's pretty clear I've got more ado. In fact, I've got much more ado. The Good German is the second film in as many years to feature George Clooney in glorious black and white. This is a style adopted by those nostalgic enthusiasts for those films of yesteryears, or those who just can't afford color. The next 5 years we'll all see George Clooney return time after time in colorless print until one year he is mistakenly inserted into the memoriam for dead actors at the Academy Awards show in 2012. Went a little overboard on those. Too artsy. Also new this weekend is Dreamgirls, in which Eddie Murphy reprises his 80s pop hit, "She likes to party all the time, party all the time." And so far this film has been smeared with comments from idiots who have hoped this film would have been directed by Chicago director and all-around dunce Rob Marshall, rather than Kinsey director and Chicago writer Bill Condon. For those Marshall enthusiasts out there, the man will never receive a Lifetime Achievement Award. Whereas the true brains behind Chicago and Dreamgirls, Bill Condon, does receive the Academy's highest honor. Children of Men tries to give you a glimpse into the future where humans have mysteriously stopped reproducing. It's a cute idea. However, those of us with an unbelievably powerful supernatural ability to see tomorrow today found it a little hard to suspend our disbelief. Stop reproducing? A society that stopped breathing would have been more believable, frankly. Comic book junkie Guillermo del Toro shows you what's been going on in his head these days in his new film Pan's Labyrinth. The film opens to rave reviews, all of which will eventually decorate the 8x9 padded room he moves into while attempting to duplicate Pan's success. A little nuts on his next film. A sad day for psychics, as one of our creme de la creme, Stanley Kubrick, has been officially disbanded from our union for making the claim sometime in the early 80s that the book Perfume would never be made into a movie. Perfume is a story about a man with a remarkable olfactory sense becoming obsessed with the odor of girls who have yet to know the touch of man. I don't know what he was thinking either. You don't really need to be a psychic to know that a movie about a guy who liked the smell of teenage girls would get made sooner or later. It's only a matter of time. That's all this Friday. I'm Charlie Baker, Cinema Psychic. The films Black Christmas, Factory Girl, Notes of a Scandal, and The Painted Veil were also released today. However, with the overabundance of holiday releases, I'm afraid my near-perfect extrasensory perception was a little overworked. I'd hate to risk telling you that Black Christmas was a story about a controversial teacher-student relationship. It'd be terrible. Or that The Painted Veil was a biopic about Andy Warhol's muse. It'd be worse. So I'll just keep my mouth shut about those and wish you the best of luck. Good luck. But take comfort in the fact that almost all of these films will be well worth your time. However, be very afraid that the worst film of the bunch will make the most money. That's something to think about for you. Till then, I'll see you next Friday.
I'm sensing the show is over.